if I don't avoid that, he's just going straight to my car. Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
People in the internet, welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. Welcome back to Armbar Arcade completes Formula 1 2018 career mode. And it's been quite an exciting season so far, don't you agree? We're heading off to Azerbaijan for the next round in Baku, on the streets of Baku. But first up, we've got a nice little coffee break invitational challenge. This is a pursuit challenge. Basically, you remember those 1 lap magic challenges from Gran Turismo 4? It's one of those, but with Formula 1 cars. We are driving Sebastian Vettel's 2010 Red Bull RB6 that he won the first of his many championships with. Everyone else in front of us are in older cars, but they had a head start on us. We're about to pass the first of those. I think this is the 1988 McLaren MP4/4. We're going to do it down at the hairpin here. Yes, there we go. Dive bomb up the inside. Now, this is actually a surprisingly tough challenge. They've really balanced the time differential between each car very well. And it's a 3-lap race. So we've picked up the first of them. First of 4 opponents in this race. It's a 5-car race. So here comes the next one. Who's this? This is the 1991 McLaren, the MP4/6. So both McLarens being passed by Red Bull. Some things never change, I guess, in F1. And next on up the road was the 1995 Ferrari 412T2. Very pretty looking car. A very difficult one to get past. So I decided to go around the outside in the stadium section. It's very brave. Mostly, and it's mostly worked. I decided a little wiggle of the tail there, showing off to the fans. You know, I'm a showman. I'm a showman in this career mode, and I'm keeping that true in this invitational. Coming around onto the final lap now. We're into the stadium section for the final time, and my last opponent is the 1996 Williams FW18. Or is that the 92 Williams FW14? I can't remember. We're dive bombing up the inside. Dive bomb city counts, even here in an invitational race. We even gave him some hip and shoulder going off the corner there. It's only going to be an invitational race. There's no points on offer, but I still want to win, damn it, and win I will. Coming home to celebrate in front of a capacity crowd here at Hockenheim. I don't know if this is like a support race for the DTM. But never mind, we've won the invitational event. It is on down to the serious business in Baku. So practice was actually pretty nice in the end. I've actually been doing quite a few laps in this game at Baku to warm up for this race, because I knew that handling would be so important for us. I'd have to nail the corners right to make up for the massive disparity in power on the straights and the lack of the top speed in our little Toro Rosso. And it seems to have paid off. We were doing pretty well in practice, got a bunch of practice sims done, and then in the qualifying sim in FP2, we put it top of the table by quite some distance. Like, we beat everybody. So clearly the package is pretty fast. But then, unfortunately, something weird happened. There was actually a team goal to use 2 different setups in one session. So I decided to go away from the custom setup I had and bolt on the standard maximum top speed setup. I then got 3 corners into my flying lap, put it straight in the wall, and that was the end of that. So I'm not going anywhere near that setup again. And I had to end up doing my race strategy simulation in the final practice session. Did all right there, was about, mid-pack as always, but hopefully that FP2 speed and the qualifying speed should be enough to put us in good stead for qualifying. Here's Claire.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. You really put a lot of effort into practice today. Are you testing new components?
Well, I tell you what, we've had some power unit improvements, and I was really just getting a feel for them around the long straightaways of Baku,
You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
To be honest with you, it's nothing that won't buff out, really, is it? Is it? Apparently the team disagree.
Right, well that's everything.
Thank you, Claire. Apparently my team are now angry at me that I said that to you, but never mind. So again, that was another one of those really annoying interviews where it's like, well, you did a crash, tell us about it. And I'm like, well, apparently my only options are to diss a unit of my team or make myself sound stupid and the team get annoyed at me and decrease their reputation. So it was another one of those silly scenarios. I hope I can just unlock the flashy, showman. I guess the other option I think is a showman option. I hope it is, because that just seems pretty counterproductive. Like, whatever you answer, you lose. Whoever wins, we lose. It's like Alien versus Predator. Anyway, so let's head back over to our R&D tree. I like to spend the R&D points after practice, having accumulated all the points in the previous qualifying and race session, and then this race's practice sessions. So, as you can see, we've got some stuff in development over on the engine power tree. We've got some work over on the chassis tree. We've got some improved wiring looms coming through. So we can either work on the durability components and go up that tree, or we can go down to aero. Now, we've just introduced some new components for, I think it was for the last race, actually. We've got a new front wing main plane. We can upgrade the front wing cascades, or redesign the rear diffuser. Now, let's see what Jamie Winkup has to say.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
Okie doke, Jamie Winkup. He's recommending that we invest in new rear diffuser development. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And usefully, that should be ready in time for Monaco, a pretty aero heavy, or at least handling heavy racetrack. So we're done there. Qualifying. Let's do this. So there's this really weird pattern developing with qualifying so far in this series. Basically, I go out, put in a lap at the start of Q1, slowly start to slide around towards the bubble of nearly getting knocked out in Q1, try and go out and do another lap and improve. Completely cannot do it. It's always a slower lap. So I'm having to rely on my first lap, barely scrape into Q2, do a lap in Q2, and this time around I was like, I'm not going to improve if I go out there. This is the pattern of it. Near the end of the session, I was in 9th, and it was Ricciardo and Magnussen behind me. I was like, maybe those two could bump me out. Fernando fucking Alonso throws the Hail fucking Mary and denies us Q3 for the first time. So bloody annoying. I'm so close to a Q3, but on the flip side, as much as I was a bit grumpy about all that, on the flip side, given we are literally powered by Honda power, to even be near Q3 at Baku, a circuit that is basically Talladega with a few left and right turns thrown in, when you put it like that, I'll still take it. And we did also get a nice little haul of resource points, which we are actually going to put into something extra before we make it into the race. And Toro Rosso still improved our rep back up after we accidentally dissed them at the end of practice. So, but apparently that wasn't enough to make up for it.
That was a good qualifying performance.
Oh, thank you, Emma. Our agent thinks that was a good performance. So things might be about to get interesting, though, because, before we go to the R&D tree, here's Jeff's email pre-race. Look at the forecast. It's forecast for bloody rain again. Again? Really? We had to deal with this in China. But as much as when I first saw that, I'm like, oh, rain? Really? Again? I suddenly realised, hang on a sec. This is a top speed track. Rain means handling's going to be more important than ever. This might be our chance. This has to be it. It's gotta be. So before we get down to the race, let's take advantage of a little bit more R&D points and put them into some chassis upgrade quality control. Oh, hang on. Or, yes, let's put it in some durability. Let's start developing durability, shall we? There we go. Within 1 week, all the parts will be slightly more durable, and we've basically rinsed all our resource points. There is nothing left to do except go racing, guys. So here we are on the grid, and as forecast, it is indeed raining. I was really hoping it was going to be a British weatherman who'd got it completely wrong and we'd be toasting under lovely sunny skies, but fortunately this one actually knows what they're doing. So it's raining, not too much, it is only light rain, so it's not quite as heavy as it started off in China. And quite honestly, I don't know if this is potentially the best thing that could happen to us. It could really be the best thing that could happen to us here, given that basically, as you can see here on the track map, this track is basically a load of really long straights and then a twisty section in the middle which you can't pass on, and the only passing zones are at the end of the really long straights, which is great for us, being powered by the Honda hamster unit. But in the rain, it's hopefully going to exacerbate the handling even more so. Like, obviously you can still go fast in a straight line, but like the corners coming out like on the run towards the line, you know, there's fast corners near the end of the lap, like 17, 18 I think there is. Like those corners, potentially, they're not going to be flat out anymore. So they're going to have more of an emphasis on handling. So, you see where I'm going with this? This might be a little bit of a blessing in disguise. I may actually be looking a lot more forward to seeing the rain than I was last time out. Anyway, speaking of seeing things, it's time to take a look at the starting grid. the 2018 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's a Mercedes lockout in the front row. Lewis Hamilton taking his second consecutive pole position. Teammate Valtteri Bottas alongside. Then it's Kimi Raikkonen, the best of the Ferraris, alongside Daniel Ricciardo. And it's Max Verstappen. Then Carlos Sainz up on 6th for Renault. Sebastian Vettel down in 7th with the group penalty. Then it's Perez, Hülkenberg and Alonso. Anyway, yeah, he rounds up the top 10. Our teammate Pierre Gasly's down in 15th. And then it's the Noah's Ark of Williams and Sauber, rounding out the final 3 rows. Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc, Sergei Sorokin and Marcus Ericsson. Okay, so we're down on the grid. Let's check our race strategy. Fairly simple, to be honest. One set of inters and then another set of inters. Kind of explains itself, really. It does look like that the rain is here to stay, so I'm not sure this is going to be like China, where we're going to have that crossover point where it's going to dry out and we're going to have to time it right to jump on slick tyres. One thing I have done, though, is borrow a little trick out of Arav's playbook. I've noticed in his series, he's been able to underfuel his car quite significantly in a few races and save fuel and save weight that way. And we've actually knocked about 3 seconds. I think the original projected time was about 50:22, so we've knocked a few seconds off there. I'm particularly gambling on underfueling the car in this race because it's wet. You don't want to use rich mix anyway, so we're not going to be using as much fuel in the wet. We definitely didn't use anywhere near as much fuel in China, so I'm thinking we'll go for that. I'm actually going to be live commentating this one. I've done the last few kind of as live post-commentary, and we've tapped in to hear my radio communications with Jeff. I've had to make provisions to have a microphone in the car, as well as a nice little cup holder for my tea. You can hear it. I have no idea what's about to happen. Here we go. 5 lights. Come on. And cue the music. Away we go. Move over to the middle a little bit and be very careful into turn 1. In fact, let's go around the outside, because everyone's checking up into turn 1. Let's see if we can gain some positions here. Oh, yes. We've bagged our way up to 8th. Look at that. Just snuck around the outside of... Oh, I'm on the inside of Vettel here for 7th. And then he dive-bombed Sainz there as well for P6. That was a little bit ambitious. But would you look at that? We've got up, where's that, 4 positions in 2 turns? That's not too bad, although Vettel's now giving us kind of angry eyes behind us. He's going to try and go around the outside of us at turn 3. Everyone's tiptoeing around. No one really knows how much grip there is out here at the moment. Oh my god, this is the particularly fiddly section, and it is so dark. It's dark among the buildings, it's foggy, it's wet, there's a wet haze. Oh, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. This is going to be sweat mode engaged for the entire... If it rains like this for the entire race, it's going to be sweat mode engaged. Meanwhile, someone has absolutely parked the bus up in front. I don't know what's going on up in front. I'm just trying not to drive right up Carlos Sainz's gearbox. I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that, and I wouldn't want that either, to be honest. Right, let's head up through here for the first time. This really annoying little complex here. This is going to be so much fun in the wet, I can tell. But at the moment, it's not really a challenge because we're just beetling around behind whoever's going at about 0.3 miles an hour up in front. I mean, I swore we were behind the fast guy, so I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, God. You know what I said about the fast corners not being flat anymore? Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Carlos. Sorry, Carlos. Go. Didn't mean to... Oi, Seb. You get... Right, oh, my God. We're going 3 wide. What is going on here? What is... Oh, get banged, Vettel, get wrecked. Oh, mate. I mean, Dre, I'm so sorry, but... Oh, what's he done there? What's happened? They're editing out and put in a replay. We bundled into Sainz. We completely missed our braking point. Bundled into Sainz. I tried to give the position back. Vettel tried sneaking through and then dive-bombing up the outside of Sainz at the next corner. And I ended up doing dive-bomb city up the inside. We went 3 wide. We also bounced off each other. Vettel ploughed off and stopped. And, well, I guess the replay is going to show whatever the hell happened after that. And Lance Stroll has DNF, so that was about as... Oh, Vettel's out. Vettel's gone. So Sorokin, I have no idea what's gone on behind us. He seemed to run wide and then stop. I don't know if a bunch of other people ploughed into him. I really have no... Absolute bedlam. Vettel's out lap 1. We're up to P6. Ooh! And I can't turn a car. Now we got Hülkenberg swarming us. I have a feeling this has only just begun. Here comes Hülkenberg. I'm pretty sure he's going to gobble us up here. Oh my god, look how much faster he is. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. That's like an LMP1 car passing, I don't know, a Renault Clio. Or more appropriately, a Honda Civic. Oh, but we are good on the brakes though. We're right up behind him again. Here comes Alonso as well. We've got some people to play with here. Oh, go on, get it. I was about to say, oh, we'll get DRS on the straight. No, we won't. Because guess what? It's raining. See this, though? We are sticking with him. So this is what I mean, is this going to be the great level. The only issue with all this, though, is that these handling sections, as you saw on the opening lap, there's not really that many places to properly, well, cleanly overtake. I mean, we've had to kind of make our way through. I mean, I'm sure Sebastian Vettel will not see it the same way. He'll be like, well, how did he describe that overtake on the first lap? I was just making my way through the field. Really, that's what it was it? Yeah. Really, the only, like, full-on, proper, clean overtaking areas are at the end of the really long straights. So, that's not going to work for us. We're going to be faster in the handling bits, but, like, that's not really going to matter too much if we can't make use of it. Do you know what I mean? All right, let's go to overtake ERS, see if we can stick with Hulkenberg for a bit here. At least get the slipstream, because I've noticed that the Toro Rosso slipstream, if it's in the draft of another car, which I don't think we're going to get here, Hulkenberg's just going to sod off. But if this car's in the slipstream of someone, speaking of which, hello, Fernando, it is actually pretty good at drafting, but unfortunately it's also a very good car to be drafted by other people. Alright, go around the outside of me, I dare you. I double dare you, Fernando. There we go. This is just going to be sweat mode engaged so much. If we can bring this home clean and in the points, I really won't care. This is not a track that's supposed to suit us, and these weather conditions are making things even trickier. So, I'm really not going to be too fussed if we can bring home some more solid points, and of course beat Pierre, who I do like. I'm starting to like him. I think when I actually watched the Belgian Grand Prix, it was the first F1 race I'd actually watched in a while, and I was like, I found myself rooting for Gasly and Hartley, the actual Toro Rosso drivers. Sorry, Brendan, I've kind of taken your seat now, but, you know, hashtag the heart attack. But, yeah, I found myself kind of liking Gasly, so I don't want to thrash him too much. I want him to get in the points as well. I've been getting the only points from a team so far. He needs to step up. So that is interesting. I mean, he's now closing in, is Alonso, but through those corners beforehand, I was able to gap him just a tiny bit. So this might be enough to keep him behind us if we can do it. Is he going to go up the outside again? He's going to try, but it's not going to work. It is not going to work. There we go. I feel like Charlotte right now. I've got an angry orange thing behind me, ready to smash something over my head. Sadly, it's not Becky Lynch driving that car. That is the Becky Mobile, though, because it is Orang. It is Team Straight Fire. Maybe that's what McLaren should nickname themselves. Team Straight Fire. Oh no, here we go again. We're going to do the dance again. Oh, blocked him off. All right, he's going to go to the inside this time. I think he's going to get the move done this time.
The gap to the car behind is 2.5.
Come on, come on. Hang with him on the outside. Yeah. Oh my God, are we going to hang on to the position? Yes, we are. Get wrecked, Fernando. I'm sorry to ruin your retirement tour, mate, but you're not getting past me that easily. The Honda engine that has ruined the past few seasons of your career, arguably the peak few years of your career, is now haunting you once again in the shape of a me that you just cannot get past. Fuel, ERS, oh, he's already there. This is just depressing now. Alonso, mate, I know how you feel. I'm just going to have a word with him as he comes by, like, Fernando, mate, how did you live for... Oh, what's he doing? He's run out of momentum. He's run out of top end. Or is he going to try and go for a move down the inside here? Is that what he's going to try and do? Oh, he was trying, but we covered it off. I see you there, Fernando. Clever girl. Well, actually, it wasn't, because it didn't work. What I could really do with is Sergio Perez, having already saved his team, to now save our race by battling Alonso. I mean, he's in a Force India, what is it, Mercedes, so he'll have the power. I think he should have the power on Alonso. I know the Force India is very fast in a straight line, as was evidenced by Esteban Ocon coming within half a second of taking the lead at Spa. So we're on overtake. Do we risk a bit of rich mix fuel as well? I think we do. Come on, I don't think he's going to get close enough this time. I think if he had DRS, it would be another story, but he's just not going to do it. We are holding Alonso at bay here. Oh, he's going around the outside. Late dive. Late dive. Oh, nope, he couldn't do it. Just run him out of road. We are the wall right now. We are parking the bus. This is not a hype train. This is a hype bus, and we are parking it right in front of Alonso. Go on, Perez. Go on, Perez. Have him. I'm a little bit biased because Sergio Perez is one of my F1 boys. So I'm like, go on, Perez. Just don't then pass me when you get past him. So I'm like, I want Alonso to hold him up, but then the two of them. Oh no, Perez is passed. Okay. I wonder if Perez has just gone, do you know what, Fernando? You're old. Just get out of the way. Let me deal with this blithering idiot. I've got a Mercedes engine. I've got infinite power. Oh, go! That was the worst possible place to lose the back end into the narrow. Is that turn 7 or 8? I cannot remember, but we lost the back end midway through there. and I just saw the wall suddenly, like, rearing up to meet me. Oh, God. That was a bit terrifying. Okay, calm down. We're good. We're good. We're not good. We're not good. We've got an angry Perez behind us. This will be an interesting comparison. We've got the same sort of gap on him as we did on Alonso the last few laps. So let's see. Oh, he's actually faded there. He does not seem to have the grip through those fast corners, or maybe he just lost the back end a little bit. Or maybe he's just more concerned in general with defending from older Alonso. I think he is. Alonso's having a go at him. Go on, Fernando. I've changed allegiances twice in the space of one lap. This is exactly what I need. I need you two to keep battling for another 20-odd laps or so, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. I'll buy you both a packet of biscuits after the race. I don't know. Do you like custard creams or chocolate digestives? Or, you know, jammy Dodgers or something like that. I suspect Perez might be more of a jammy Dodgers kind of man. I don't know. I just have that sort of sense about him. Anyway, I have no idea why I'm trying to guess what other drivers' biscuit preferences are in this race.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
Okay, thank you, Jeff, weatherman. 10-4.
Is he going to go for... Oh, my... No, we've run wide. Ah! Help! All right, come on. Defend. I will protect. I will attack. And then after the race, I'll have a nice plate of snacks.
Car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
Well, thanks for that, Jeff. That's why I've been watching him slowly fuck off into the distance for the last few laps. Believe it or not, Jeff, that's not really my prime concern right now. It's the car behind I'm bothered about, because he's trying to have a picnic on my rear wing. Once again, whisper it quietly. We're keeping that big bad Force India at bay. The big pink machine. Doesn't quite have the same ring as the big red, whatever. I'm confused. I'm just glad he's not. Oh my God, he's going to try and dive bomb us into turn one, isn't he? He's going to try and dive bomb us. And he's failed. He has failed so far. He's still caught between a rock and a hard place. Or should I say a rock and an orang. A rock and a satsuma. My anus just shrunk to the size of about a pistachio nut there.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Thanks for that, Jeff. That's exactly what I needed to hear. But it's only going to get even harder.
Our gap to first place is 29.8 seconds.
Again, Jeff, really don't care about the leader right now. They're in another postcode.
Oh my God, this is so tense. This is ridiculously tense. Because I just, like, he's just always there. If I make one mistake... He says nearly making a mistake. If I make one mistake, Perez is through. And probably Alonso as well. This is so nerve-wracking.
Gap to the car ahead is 7.9 seconds.
Jeff, I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell you this. I couldn't give less of a fuck. I couldn't give any less fucks about the gap in front. It's the gap behind that I'm bothered about, and how quickly it's shrinking yet again, because we're going in a straight line.
Alright, we're going to box this lap. And we've got Perez right up our trumpet again. I bet you they're all going to pit at the same time as us.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Yes, he is pitting in as well. Oh, God. There we go. Right. That was a bit nerve-wracking. Okay, the race is on in the pits. Perez is coming right behind us. So's Alonso. Okay, guys. Get ready. Oh, fuck. Oh, got it wrong. Bollocks. Shit. Oh, that's so annoying.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh, that was so annoying. I forgot to... I don't know what happened. I think I forgot to... I took the clutch off before the car came down off the jacks. So when I came out off the jacks, I was just revving. Not going anywhere. Bollocks. Oh, that's so annoying. The Force Indias are dragging past each other. Ocon's giving a little slipstream to Perez. And then Ocon's going to bail into the pits. So he's in the pits now.
Gap to car
Where does that put us?
1.6.
Right, we are P8. And Van Dorn's coming out the pits now.
Some information on Hulkenberg. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Okay, that's interesting. Question is, where's Hulkenberg on the track? Is he ahead of us or behind? Jeff, who are we racing, mate?
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Van Dorn and Gasly. The gap to the leader is 39.0 seconds.
Right, so we're not racing the leader. But we are racing Van Dorn, who's right behind us and holding up an entire queue of cars. This is so tense. One mistake and I could be out of the points and that'll be it. I feel like we're clinging on. We're doing more than that, actually. In fairness, We're sticking with Perez for the moment. We might be able to pass him, guys. Well, we might have been able to, and now we've got to this straight, and now it's, you know, see you later, Perez. Nice knowing you. Right, again, beware of the dirty air through here. Gonna have less grip. There we go. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god. Again. Oh my god squared. We're about to pass someone in a straight line. What is my life? What is going on? What are you doing, Perez? You're about to be passed by a Honda in a straight line. Oh, get banged, mate. Get so banged. Yes, we're back up to P7. Oh, and he stalled out as well. Oh, I missed my braking zone there. Oh, God, let's not gloat just yet. Let's not suck each other's dicks just yet. Oh, have a look in the top left, guys. On the leaderboard. It's Hulkenberg in front of us. The guy who our engineer said was possibly having issues with his car.
Right, Jeff. What's the status of the driver in front, please?
Hulkenberg is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 5.6 seconds. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 4 laps old. They have some kind of mechanical problem. The time last lap was a 1 minute 58.2.
Oh my god. Okay, copy that, Jeff, thank you.
Right. There's the confirmation. He does have a mechanical issue, and his last lap was a 1:58 something, and I'm fairly certain we're lapping in the 55s, 56s. So we are catching up with him. There could be more points on the offer here. We'll have to be careful. Oh! Oh, God, I just missed my braking point there. That's exactly what I mean when I say we need to be careful. We could have, against all the odds, a third consecutive P6 finish on the table here. And I know I said it about the last few tracks. I thought they wouldn't suit this car. But I genuinely did not think we'd get anywhere near that this time around. Being powered by a Honda of all things. A Honda in Baku. I mean, that is the ultimate definition of bringing a knife to a gunfight. I mean, that's basically bringing I don't know, like a Nerf gun to a flamethrower fight. Can we pass the Hulk? Is he going to Hulk smash us? Is he going to Hulk out, brother? I have no idea what's about to happen. Except I'm going to make a load of really crap Hulk puns. Oh, God, Hulkenberg, you are so slow. You're so slow, but he's now going to try and park the bus. And he's going to... he might be about to bring all these guys into play. What do we do here? Do we dive bomb here? No, there's no room. There's no room there. Oh, no. And now Perez is here. Oh, no. Hulkenberg parking the bus is going to bring all this lot into play as well. Oh, God. Everyone aboard the pain train. Right, come on, give me the draft. Give me the draft, Hulk. Give me the draft. Make this easy. Make this easy. You're not going to make this easy. Okay. Oh, God, here comes Perez. Here comes the rest of the field. Oh, no. Oh, no, here comes Perez. What the hell's he going to do here? He's got nowhere to go.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Shut up, Jeff. Now is not the time. I've got half the field trying to get on my rear wing. We've passed Hulkenberg, though.
Right, go, go, go. Leg it. Come on. Go on, get away. He's still side by side with Perez. Perez will probably complete the move, but we gapped him. Yes! Yes, we got away with it. The heist of the century. We've Seth Rollins the shit. We've cashed in on a down Hulkenberg, and we've run away with P6. Perez is still right there. It looks like Perez has got away from the chasing pack, which is heartening in a way, because it means even if Perez catches up with us and passes us, we maybe won't lose that many positions. Before, what I was nervous about was getting passed by one car and then just getting freight train just shuffled all the way down and out of the points, like a sort of snakes and ladders scenario. Oh, God, I swear he's getting closer. I'm trying to save fuel whilst also keeping him behind me, whilst also not trying to wreck out 175 miles an hour. My life is rather stressful right now. You may have noticed. He is getting a little bit closer, and I think one of the McLarens, or maybe one of the Haas's, is charging up behind him. I'm not going to go back there and check. This is the sweatiest race of the career mode so far. My shoulders are killing me. I'm just so tense right now. This is unbelievable. This is the bit you don't see on television. This is the bit where people are, you know, when cars are going around quite close together and you think, well, this is boring. No one's overtaking each other. This is where the tension comes in. This is where it comes in, because every driver is well aware that if one of them cocks up, it's all over. This is so tense. He's still there. He's just haunting us. He is like a haunter Pokemon. He's just there. In our dreams. In the spaces in between. In the tense between our car and the not being in the points. He's there. I don't really know what I'm talking about right now.
Okay, some information on Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Yes! Ah! Oh my god, I've nearly crashed the car!
Oh! Oh, surely not! Surely not! Oh, he's still there.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, God. Don't tease me like this, Jeff. Don't tease me saying Perez might have a mechanical problem. He's not there. Oh, my God. Is it all over? Is it all over for Perez? He's not gained on us at all. Perez is now going to fall back and hopefully hold that lot up. And as long as we keep this smooth, keep this clean, don't cock up. I said don't cock up. Don't cock up. There we go. As long as we don't cock up too much, he should hold that lot behind him long enough for us to protect P6.
We're looking at some gearbox wear.
Oh, that is the last thing I need to hear, Jeffrey. That is the exact last thing I need to hear.
And you made me nearly lose the back end there by changing at the wrong time. There's a massive queue behind Perez, but as long as they don't get past him, they probably will get past him on this straight. But hopefully, we've got enough of a gap. I'm also now short shifting to avoid gearbox wear. The last thing we need is a gearbox failure on the very last lap. Okay, here we go. It is time for one more lap. Sponsored by Credit One Bank and presented by Robot Wars Battle Music.
This is your final lap of the race.
Copy that, Jeff.
Behind us is 1.9 seconds.
Oh god, it's oh no! Hulkenberg's dive bombed him! Hulkenberg's dive bombed at the first corner! But surely that's not going to help everyone behind him because Hulkenberg's slow as well! Unless they've sort of fixed his issue. I don't know. I'm going to put the ERS on hot lap for the final lap. We're up to Rich. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's just bang in the fastest lap we can. Don't even look back. Don't look back.
I know there's only 1 lap of fuel left. There's less than 1 lap of fuel race lap to go in the... Shut up, Jeff. I don't care.
Alright, come on. Through here for the last time. We'll headbutt the curbs one more time.
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
By too long, do you mean another half a lap, Jeff? Because that's literally all we've got left in the race.
As Lewis Hamilton's come across the line to win the race, he'll go back to back. He's pretty good in the rain, have you noticed? Meanwhile, are we going to get our 3rd successive P6 of the season? It looks like it, because Hulkenberg, I think that he was the worst possible car to get past Perez. Had it been anyone else, we could have been in trouble. But because Hulkenberg is also slow, I think it's helped us out. They're nowhere. They're absolutely nowhere. Oh, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Right, oh god. A little bit of drift throughout the final corner. We're showboating to the fans now. Oh my god. Right, 2 more corners to go. 2 more, 1 more. That's it. Right, flat out to the line. Oh, you little beauty. I didn't know how this race was going to go. I had not got the faintest idea. But we're going to come home. Genuinely sweated it out. But we've come home for a 3rd straight P6 finish. Woo! Oh boy, oh boy. That's the first time in a race where we've pretty much had action and tension from first lap to last. There was someone in front of us for most of the race and someone right behind us for almost the entire race. We couldn't relax for a single second. Be it battling with Vettel and Sainz on the opening lap. I mean, sorry, Seb. Be it battling with Alonso and then Perez. But me and Perez were pretty much glued together for the entire race. He jumped us in the pits. We got back ahead. And then Hulkenberg was there and oh my god. Oh, that was unbelievable. Well, Romain Grosjean was in that chasing pack. He finishes 9th. So not too bad. He was caught up in the middle of all those shenanigans. He was in that pain train that we just about avoided getting into. There's Lewis Hamilton. I'm sure he didn't have quite as much of a stressful race as we did. He was just chilling up in front for the entire race. So well done to him. He takes the win in Baku. Kimi Raikkonen on the podium for Ferrari. That's pretty decent. And Daniel Ricciardo gets on the podium as well. I tell you what, I maintain this because Perez finished down in 10th, look, with his late mechanical issues. Had it been Van Dorn ahead of Hulkenberg and who'd passed Perez on the final lap, he could have charged after us. But because Hulkenberg had that issue, I think he helped us there. That was the best possible move for us. Poor old Alonso finished 12th. Oh, what a shame he didn't even finish in the points. That's disgusting. Meanwhile, speaking of disgusting, our poor teammate in another rubbish race down in P16. So what does that do to the standings? Let's find out. We're up to 7th. We are genuinely we are genuinely the best of the rest right now. Outside of the Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull triopoly, we are 9 points ahead of Sergio Perez, 12 points ahead of Carlos Sainz, and 12 ahead of Nico Hulkenberg. We're ahead of the Force Indias, the Renaults, the McLarens, the Haases, everyone. We are the best of the rest right now. That's crazy, and that's reflected in the constructor standings. We're tied with Renault, even though I've been the one that scored all of the team's points. All of them. I am carrying this team on my back.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Oh, Jesus, it really wasn't.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Oh, well, do you know what? Maybe they should expect more. Come on, I mean, get on my level.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
I mean, not at all. The car had the grace of a ballet dancer out there. Yeah, you noticed that chassis
Did
department.
you feel comfortable in the wet weather today?
I mean, really, my answer should be no, I hate the rain, but, I mean, really, Claire, life wouldn't be fun if it didn't test you every now and then, did it? I mean, come on.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I mean, to be honest, I was like an idiot magnet out there today.
Appreciate your time.
And I've somehow now started a feud with Renault over my comments in the post-race. Thank you, Claire. Cheers for that. I'm now off to relax with a bath.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
All right, thank you very much, Emma. And this is interesting. We've got contract negotiations to make. So, we're going to kick off the next episode with that. For now, I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of Armbar Arcade Complete F1 2018. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's my favourite episode of the series so far. It was just non-stop sweat mode engaged throughout the race. It was really entertaining. And, oh my god. This season is going so much better than I expected. I'll be honest with you. But we've got Spain around the corner. No joke. I know I've said that about the previous races, but that is a track I absolutely hate. And then we've got Monaco on the horizon. Yay! So, we've got tougher tests to look forward to. We've already come through the existing tough tests unscathed. Give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Comment down below. Here's an interesting one for you. Name my car. I want to give my car a name because we're getting on very well. We're getting on famously. And if anyone suggests Kari McCarrison, I'll delete your comment. No, I'm joking, but don't suggest that. Suggest something interesting. Suggest something funny that's not that. And subscribe if you're new around here and click the bell to be notified of new uploads. And I'm off for a nice cold shower and a nice hot mug of tea. I really do need it. And I'll see you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade.